Okay, happy Thursday, people. So it feels like I haven't recorded a video in about a year. But things have been busy. I've been on holiday. Yeah, it's just been a little bit manic. So it's really cool. I'm back in England. Um, Back home, all settled in, started working again this week, and already new stuff's dropping in. So I'm very excited. And just wanted to tell you about a couple of things today. And then I also drew a card for us because I was just thinking about some stuff to speak about today, and I thought let myself be guided by these beautiful cards as well. So I'm going to share it with you after I tell you the stuff I want to tell you about. Okay, so basically, first thing first is tomorrow is World Earth Day. And as you know, I'm involved with Project Earthwork. And this is basically a whole bunch of us who gets together to meditate and connect with different messages, work with different energies, and really like do work for Mother Gaia. So if you are interested in joining us, it's a completely free event that we run every single month. We're basically running a non-profit little organization there, just spreading the word about looking after the earth. So do come and join us. We're going to be on YouTube this month, so I will post the link in the comments. And then if you're on Instagram, just check out my bio, you'll see it's there. So just join us on YouTube on Friday evening. We're going to be there 7 o'clock UK time. So just have a look, whatever your time zone is, make sure that you join us, and let's see if we can make YouTube work for us. So we're very excited about that. Our first one, not doing it in Zoom. Okay, so then the second thing is that I am running a free masterclass next week, and it's called Channel Your Light. And I've been getting a lot of messages from my guides about like starting to teach a bit more, bring more information through. And the best way for me to do this is through my masterclasses. So what I would love to do is for you to join me next week, Thursday, 7 o'clock UK time. So we're going to be working with different energies, and I'm basically going to take you into my my healing grid, my teaching grid, and showing you how to bring the energies through, how to work with it, how to connect with it. And this we're going to be doing in a live setting. So because I don't teach stuff like other people do or show stuff like other people do, it's going to be an interesting one. So if you are interested in finding out more about channeling light, about channeling energies, about just channeling in general, do make sure that you come and join us, because I will be basically showing you how to connect with the energies and how to work with the energies. So if that sounds like something that appeals, please do register. I'll also put the link in my bio, and I will be adding the link into the Instagram bio or and in my comments. So just make sure you register to join us, and it's going to be good fun. It should be about an hour, and it's just very relaxed. So we're just going to go in there and play around and start working with different energies. Okay, so that's all I wanted to tell you. So it was quite cool. I just pulled a card from, I love this deck. It's called the Sacred Creators deck. And I love this deck because it's one of those decks that really, it's really great at guiding you when you are, for me, I run my own business, obviously. So when I'm feeling a bit stuck, or there's like certain things that doesn't feel like it really gels in my business or in my life, I usually use this deck. And I thought, let me draw a card for us today to see what comes up. And I love the card that came up. So it's called Ambush Fear with Your Ferocious Dream. Okay, so how awesome is that? So fear is an interesting one. And I'm feeling into, like, there's been a lot of anxiety around, there's been a lot of new things coming in for people, a lot of unsettling, uncertain, not what we're used to energies around. Okay, so I don't know about you, but for me personally, the last few months have just been like, things have just gone in such a different direction, in a good way, because I'm allowing it. But it's like, I think there's a lot of us who are pushing against the change, pushing against what our souls are feeling, what our souls are trying to bring through, and what our humans feel safe with. Okay. And one of the things that's really helped me is, I always say to my clients, Like I have an anchor point. I literally have a dream, I have a vision that I hold on to. Okay. And whenever the shit hits the fan and I'm feeling super uncomfortable, or I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to do this work anymore. I just want to basically lie down in a little ball in a corner and not do anything. I always go back to my vision. I always go back to my anchor point and I root back in there. And that gives me the courage then, if I'm feeling scared or if I'm really worried about what I'm pursuing or creating going forward, that just helps me to remember who I am, basically. It's like this reminder of what it is that I'm all about and my little mission in this world. And that's what I hold on to. So if you're in that space where you're feeling like the shit's hitting the fan, because I know so many of us, and even when I was on holiday, I was having moments of going, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But these things happen, and this is very real for us, where things feel overwhelming and like the world is hectic and like so much shit's going down, and you have to come back. You have to come back to your heart. You have to come back to the vision that you carry, the feeling that you have inside, and just like bring yourself back to that feeling, because that's the one thing that can make you get up in the morning. That's the thing that can help you to actually navigate through all this stuff. And if you feel like you don't have that, then make time to find that for yourself. Okay, make some time to actually sit with that and go, what is it that I really desire? What is this ferocious dream that I have that I want to create? Because it feels like freedom is such a topic at the minute, like being free, feeling like we can do what we want to do, all of that. So what if you go down that rabbit hole and see what it is that makes you feel free, expansive, like open? Like, what if you go and play with those feelings and see what in life makes you feel completely like in that space of like, just like, oh, think about a little symphony like coming alive within you. And for me, my dream, my vision, that makes me feel alive. It makes me feel like, yes, this is all worth it. Okay, so find whatever it is for you. And when the shit hits the fan and when things get tough, just go back to that point and start there. And sometimes it means that you have to do this for quite a few days. Sometimes you get to the point where you're literally like going, I need to do this every single day for a week because I have to remind myself why I'm here. I have to remind myself why I'm showing up. I have to remind myself. And that's fine because these things happen. Okay, that's part of this human experience. We can't just be all love and light and positive and all that shit all the time. You're going to go through shit. Things are going to feel hairy. Big changes are happening all around you. Of course, you're going to feel like you're freaking out. Of course, your whole being is going to go into like resistance for change. But we have to realize that this is our new normal. Things are wanting to change. Things are wanting to move quick like this. And if you jump and you go with it, makes life a hell of a lot easier. So that's just my message for today. I do hope that you have a beautiful day. Find your anchor point, go back there. And one of the things also just flashed into my head here that I'm doing a lot of at the moment, a lot of time in nature, swimming in the sea, in the cold water, walking in the forests, that type of stuff. Nature feels like it just calms all that anxiety down. Nature really does help. So if you are able to just go and hug a tree or sit on the grass for a little bit and just tune in there, do that. Bless yourself with that. Okay, so I hope to see you tomorrow night on the 22nd, Friday the 22nd, for our meditation, our group meditation. It would be really awesome if you joined, and we can use the support to see how YouTube works out for us. So that would be amazing. And then, yeah, if you're interested in learning more about channeling, then come and join me on Thursday evening next week, on the 28th. It is the 28th of April. But the details to sign up will be below as well. Okay, so have a magical day, and I will see you next week.